Hi everybody, Mark here from Little Robot Friends, and today I'm going to show you how to install Arduino and the Little Robot Friends library for Mac OS X. So, not sure if you're familiar with Arduino, but you're going to want to take your browser, navigate it to arduino.cc, as you see we are here. And the reason why we've made Little Robot Friends compatible with the Arduino platform is because Arduino is a great platform for learning how to program electronics. It's absolutely fantastic. And you can go onto this site and they have a learning tab here. You can check out all of these resources. It shows you how to program things in C and C++, which are the languages that we use for programming Little Robot Friends. There's also a great forum and some support. There's lots of fantastic resources here, but the one that we're interested in right now is the download tab. So I want you to navigate to that download tab right away, and here you'll see the current version, which is Arduino 1.6.13. That's the most up-to-date version based on the time that I'm filming this video. When you watch this, it might be later. For us, it's really important to get the most up-to-date version of Arduino. They're constantly developing the software, making it better and better. So I would go ahead and download the most up-to-date version. I'm going to download the Mac OS X version of that. But in fact, I've actually already downloaded it. So I'm just going to skip right ahead to my downloads folder. And here you're going to see this Arduino folder. Or this Arduino zip. I'm going to go ahead and expand that. What you can do at this point is you can go ahead and you can either drag it to your applications folder or just leave it inside your downloads folder. You can actually move it anywhere you want to on your computer, and it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and launch that. And for those of you with File Vault on or some other security measure, you may get a screen like this that asks you if you want to open it. Are you sure you want to open this? You can just click open. The people at Arduino are really nice, and I don't think they're going to try to do anything nefarious on your computer. And what we're going to see here is what we've just opened is what's called the sketch window. Let me go ahead and hide this. And this is where we start writing code that we're going to upload to a piece of hardware. And in our case, that piece of hardware is a Little Robot Friend. But there's another couple more steps that we have to take before we go ahead and upload something to our Little Robot Friend. So over here you'll see what we need to do is go into the Arduino Tools Boards Manager section, download and install the SAMD package. So let's go check that out. So inside Tools, Boards Manager, you're going to open that up. And here you're going to see a list of all different types of packages that you can install for different types of boards. And by boards, they mean different types of hardware. So we're going to navigate down here to where it says Arduino SAMD boards. Click on that. And what we want to install is version 1.6.5. That's the one that's been most reliable for us. So that might also change. So you might want to just double check our installation page before doing this in case there have been any updates. But go ahead and click that, and that'll start downloading and installing this tool. So it'll take a little bit of time. All right, and we're back. And now you should see that Arduino SAMD boards, blah, 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 by Arduino version 1.6.5 is installed. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and close this window. And now what we have to do is move on to the next step, which is to download and install the Little Robot Friends for Arduino library. So for that, you're going to navigate to the Little Robot Friends website, specifically the Get Started page. And this is where we have a whole bunch of resources for getting started with your robot. Scroll down here, you'll see Arduino library listed right there. And you go ahead and download our library. This one says beta library, just because that's when we were recording this video. We may have updated that, and I've actually already downloaded that file. So let me just go ahead and and open up that folder. And here you'll see LRF v2.0 beta. I'm going to double click that to open up that archive. And here you'll see a folder with a bunch of files in it. Now for this, we have to move this to a very, very special location. And this location is only going to exist if you've already launched Arduino. And this is called your sketchbook location. So let's just go back to Arduino for a second. Pull down Preferences. And here at the top of your preferences, you're going to see sketchbook location. So in my case, users/username documents Arduino is where my sketchbook is located. So I can go navigate to that pretty easily. We're here in Documents, and you'll see there's my Arduino folder for my sketchbook. And my sketchbook is empty except for this libraries folder. So what I have to do now is create a new folder called Hardware. File that up. And I'm going to navigate back to my Little Robot Friends library and drag that into that Hardware folder. Ba-doop, ba-doop. There it is. Okay, and that's all you need to do in order to install the Little Robot Friends library. So what we have to do is now move on to the next step, which is to relaunch Arduino and test the library. So go ahead and go back to Arduino, quit it, relaunch it, and we're back at the same screen. Except this time what we're going to see is if we go to Tools, Board, we now have a new entry down at the bottom that says Little Robot Friends. And you'll see two entries here. One says Little Robot Friends, the other one says Little Robot Friends Analysis. This is a debugging mode that we've added so that people can more easily debug their robots. But for now, we're just going to click on this Little Robot Friends board. What we're going to can also see is if we go to File, Examples, there'll be a folder that says Examples for Little Robot Friends. So you can go under here, and these are all files that we've created, some examples to get you started with the basics of programming for Little Robot Friends. For now, let's just open up Setup and Loop. I'm going to close this sketch. In fact, I'm going to make this text bigger. Under Preferences, you can go make that bigger. Click OK. All right. So now you should be able to see that a little bit better. So now we want to test the library. So how do we do that? How do we test this library? Well, we have to check out some of these buttons at the top of our sketch window. The first one is Verify. Go ahead and click Verify. And what Verify does is it goes through your code trying to find any errors. And if there are no errors, if everything is fine, then you're going to see a message down here that says Done Compiling. If you do have an error, so let's say I'm just going to mess something up here. I'm going to click Verify. Yeah, and so here it goes. It shows me that there is an error. I spelled something wrong. I did something wrong. It points me to where I can go back in and fix that. So I'm going to go back in and fix that. And click Verify again, and as you see, it's going to be fine. Now, this is where we get to now upload something to our robot. So go ahead and take your Little Robot Friend, turn it on, and plug it into the USB port of your computer. And when you do that, under Tools, you're going to see under this section called Port, you'll see an entry that looks something like this, USB modem 1421 or similar. In parentheses, it's going to say Little Robot Friends. And that is our Little Robot Friend. So go ahead and select that. And now we get to use this arrow button. And this arrow button is our upload button. So that takes all of our code, recompiles it again, and uploads it to our device. And so when you see that, you'll see some messages down in here, and your robot will also make its startup sound again. So let's try that again, one more time. Looking at these messages down here in our little window. All right, you can kind of see everything that's happened. Let's click Upload again. It's compiled. Now it's uploading. and our robot is in business. So that's it. You've now just programmed your robot for the first time. We're going to post some more videos that'll show you, walk you through some of these example files and to show you how to update your robot's firmware and how to restore your robot back to its base programming. But for now, just test this one out and keep checking our channel for more videos. Yes, yes, yes. All right, bye-bye, everybody.